Bismillah, alhamdulillah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right. I would like to welcome you again. Now, the speaker is the researcher Wail Ali, but he couldn't make it. He had to go to the UAE. So I asked him to suggest somebody. He suggested M.El-Hafiz, and he came to my place and we revised the presentation, but he had an emergency. He traveled to Sudan. He's from Sudan. I have some experience in GIS, Geographical Information Systems. So it's my pleasure to present this topic. This is their start, from Wail. So I'm presenting on their behalf. Geographical Information Systems, or a Geographical Information System, is a system for capturing, storing, checking, integrating, manipulating, analyzing, and displaying data which are spatially referenced to the Earth. This is normally considered to involve a spatially referenced computer database and appropriate applications software. Now, there are several components to the GIS: the methods used, the hardware, the software, the people involved, and the geographical data. There are different types of data in order for it to be a qualitative-based technology: spatial data and attribute data. The sources are diversified. There are digital maps, orthophotos, surveying can be used, and there are different surveying technologies. Scanned maps, tables or databases, topographic maps, satellite views, because they have different layers of the Earth, as we can see here. Data modeling. This is an example of an actual building and how it can be viewed using GIS with the different features. Different legends can be used to name every layer of the technology, the data layers, different outputs, different functions, different features. So at the beginning, data are collected from all the sources we saw, and then it has to be managed in different ways. And then معالجة البيانات, data analysis and manipulation as required, and then how we want the output to be, how it can be displayed. And we'll show real examples of this schematic. Okay, in terms of quality, spatial data is the degree of data excellency that satisfies the given objective. In other words, completeness of attributes in order to achieve the given task can be termed as data quality. Data quality is a measure of how well the GIS data represents the target domain. So these are the components: positional accuracy, and we'll show some examples of this, attribute accuracy, and logical consistency. So in this example, what do we see? Who is a precise person here? Who has good eyes?
Some people on the left, parts of the land is on the street.
Thank you very much. Part of the land is on the street. Yeah? So there's a problem here. This is supposed to be lands, but it's on the street. So there's a problem. The red part. And by the way, it looks like parcels, al-turud, al-tat, parcel. So they call it parcels. So positional accuracy is the difference between the location of an object as described in the data and its actual location. Data quality. This is the second accuracy component, attribute accuracy. It means geographic objects identified correctly. So here in this example, we have missing data. Yeah, the red column. Okay, logical consistency. What do you see?
Part of the
Logically consistent relationships between geographic objects. See here? This land is outside it. The street became like zigzag. This is a problem. Now, some of the data can just be manually or human input, but there are so many links to the, I think, 2,000 plus satellite going in their orbits around the Earth. Last time I watched National Geographic 3 weeks ago. There was a program about astronomy and so on. They said that up to now is more than 2,000 satellites are orbiting around the Earth. All right, sorry, we continue. So these are some real examples, real life, how it's actually deployed by different countries. So here in Saudi Arabia, Wizat al-Iskan, Ministry of Housing, they have a new program called WAFI. It's a new initiative, مبادرة من وزارة الإسكان. البيع على الخريطة. And the last exhibition في الحادثة هنا في جدة, they had a huge display of this and they explained it. And you can find it on their website, housing.gov.sa. It's used also in agriculture in general, animal agriculture, farms, fishing, poultry, farming, different area, to find out which areas are more suitable. Avoiding interference in infrastructure projects. To give you the different layers, what's happening in piping, electrical. You don't have to dig, and then you find, obstacles on the way. Like the major problems the municipality found in Jeddah when they created the new bridges and the new tunnels. So if GIS systems were used in advance, it would have solved them a lot of problems in advance, proactively. This is by the civil defense. Again, they use GPS and GIS to give permissions and certificates and so on. And this is the harbor, the seaport. So in Jeddah, this is how people are, expanding. They're going north, east, away from the center. Yeah? التمدد العمراني لمدينة جدة from 1984 to 2014. The urbanization, residential expansion of that. And the legend is in the picture. All right. These are accidents. So in Saudi Arabia we have, mashallah, last number of accidents. Very sad. Well, it is mashallah but negative. Because at the end of the day it's all by God's will. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله والذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. Much less in the UAE, Kuwait, thousands. But here we're talking about, uncountable. But anyway, it's a suggestion. They can use GIS. Engineer Wail, who was supposed to be the presenter, his master's degree in Malaysia, في ماليزيا سوى ماجستير عن تقليل الحوادث المرورية in Malaysia. And he used GIS as part of his study, but as well, helping the country. And this is the GIS map. And how it was used to analyze the areas of congestion and traffic jam and how it can be reduced, how accidents can be reduced. All right, in the USA, by the way, today we're going, around the earth. All right, this is a moving image. This is New Jersey, جزء من أمريكا, part of America. And just like the map we saw for Jeddah expansion, this is for New Jersey. Now, they have different considerations, like the forest, the trees, oxygen and CO2 and so many things. How trees are becoming less, forests, and then urbanization is increasing. And how this can affect everything in life, totally, quality of life. Also in the US, but somewhere else, used for crime analysis. The areas that have high crime rate. And how GIS can spot these areas to increase forces or to diversify people or so on. All right, Mauritania, we go to Africa now. It's used in mining for different metals. relate the colorful map with the real human view. It's also used in other countries for mining. This is in Ethiopia for alternative energy, renewable energy. We think of these countries as being poor countries. Huh? We don't imagine that Mauritania and Ethiopia use such technologies, but again, these are available for anybody to cooperate and collaborate and contribute to the society for quality of life of governments, people, societies, companies, everybody. In Germany, they use GIS for renewable energy as well. These are real examples. And they have this project to put on top of the buildings solar panels. But they have to use GIS technologies to allocate the right area for this. Okay, القطب الجنوبي, South Pole, for studies of nature, the wilderness. Jordan is used in marketing and business analysis, business intelligence. Denmark, air pollution studies. GIS is used for air pollution, residences, working places, and streets. Bangladesh. This is an interesting story. You see here in this river, people needed to cross the river. ويقطعوا النهر الناحية الثانية. They were trying to analyze the best time of the year when there's less water, but what if there's a flood? Yeah, what happens? So they did studies throughout the whole year to analyze the best place. So sometimes the bridge would be like this, but here would be in the water, because actually the water would cover the side of the island, and the same here and the same here. But then at other times in different seasons, water levels, at different seasons, they would name the site A, B, C, and D, and they would analyze each one to choose the right place. And this was in Bangladesh until 2006, when they decided that the best location was this. GIS and health quality control, and this was in Sudan, and this was the not Wail, the second one. He did this one for malaria in Sudan and how they use GIS for it. And the same was used, GIS technology, in France for cancer diseases as well. He also did another study for Sudan Water Atlas by using geographical information systems for water quality. This is the image from the GIS technology. This is in other countries used for biomass control in agriculture. Thank you. This is the first speaker who couldn't make it, M.El-Hafiz Ali Musa, who couldn't make it. Ask Allah to make their contribution. المهندسين الغائبين وائل ومحمد، النظم المعلوماتية الجغرافية، ونيابة عن المحاضر نبال عبد الرزاق انعيم.
الاثنين فوق بعض.
بلغ التحيات. شكرا.